Alright, YouTubers, welcome to a live unboxing. Let's wait a few minutes, have some people join. I just got this in the house. Prime One's Ledger Joker. As far as I know, I'm the first in the US to get this. This actually shipped super quick, surprisingly. I only paid on the 16th, and we already have it. Fastest I've ever received a Prime One statue. So, we got 2 people in. Let's wait a few minutes. Get some people in. We're going to solve the big controversy. How good is this Heath Ledger statue? There's been a ton of controversy all over Facebook and YouTube, and I want to end the debacle. How good is this statue? So I'm going to separately go into YouTube on my laptop so I can answer any questions for you guys. Alrighty. I just want to make sure. Alrighty. So this shipped in a brown shipper with tons of styrofoam and bubble wrap. So really nice packaging. But here is the box. Not too big, actually. So here it is. Nice art box, though. Oh yeah, it's going down. It is going down. So it's actually the bottom that they taped this. Gotta cut the tape at the bottom. Let's get this plastic bag off. It even looks interesting. Yeah, I'm glad the box isn't too big because these 1/3 boxes are so frickin' big for the most part. Alrighty, let's do this, folks. Hello from Germany. What is up? Thank you for joining the channel. We have Ledger Joker 1/3 in the house. I'm super excited for this statue. Really excited to see how good it is in person, especially after all the debate on production to prototype, this and that. Let's get this bad boy opened and see what we think. This is the bonus version. Ordered directly. Now, surprisingly, this says it's 1427 of 2000. The website shows there's 3000. So it looks like only 2000 is made. Unless I read that wrong. But I'm really excited for this. I'm a big Heath Ledger fan. Now, today I'm doing the unboxing. I'm going to watch the Dark Knight movie so I can be really fresh in my mind. And then I'll review it for tomorrow's video. So I really want to rewatch the movie before I review it. Today's just an unboxing, live reactions. Looks like we have straps. Or we even got a pamphlet. Let's see what this says. Alrighty, bunch of comments. Let's see. Oh yeah, nice art box for sure. Alright, so it did come with this little booklet, which I'm assuming is instructions. Yep, so we got instructions here. He has multiple switch outs, how to adjust the eyes. There's a light up feature, which requires LR41 for the base. But yeah, nice little instruction pamphlet here. So I'm really excited for this one. Yeah, this thing arrived super quick. I wasn't expecting this at all today. Tracking only started working yesterday. And then all of a sudden it's in my city. I'm like, holy crap. And then it was delivered hours later. So super surprised this came in so quick. Because if you all remember, my DHL Thanos took a month. This took like 4 days. Oh boy, here we go. He's already assembled right here. So already assembled. Oh boy. We're gonna get, this is gonna be sweet. So there he is, head already attached. Gotta put him obviously on the base. Here's the base, nice good size. Yeah, this is a taller base than I actually expected. Alrighty, get that out of the way. Okay, so we have a bunch of grenades, a why so serious, what is this? The heck? Oh, this must be the money. Okay. Check out this base. On the back you have the why so serious with like cracked bullet holes. This is a really cool looking base. I'm definitely digging this base. It's nice and tall too to give him some good presence. So that's really cool, and there's lots of little parts in here. They actually even included, and I'm glad they did, 3M sticky pads for the money. So you can go ahead and stick the money to the base, because one of the big problems with having loose items, especially if you're using an air duster like me, is it'll blow around everywhere. So I'd actually preemptively planned to use putty on all the money and everything so nothing moves when I dust. But they already included it, so thanks, Prime One. Even got these police logo things. But the big highlight, obviously, is going to be the Joker statue. So let's get this out. Interesting. I can already see some real hair here. And there he is. Check that out. Yeah, it has a few different real hair strands right here. There's actually several, like 1, 2, 3, 4 little curls. But there he is. Let's quickly do some close-ups here. Check that out. I'll get some good images. I'm going to post on my Facebook group, Flankster Statue Collectors. But initial impressions, I think it looks great. I love it. I think it looks really cool. You know, I owned the Queen Studios one. I like this more. You know, I owned Queen for about 6 months, but it felt very underscaled. And it was kind of a boring statue, to be brutally honest. Check out how big this thing is. Freaking gas barrels. You know, the thing I love about Prime One is I think it just has a freaking killer concept. The fact it's incorporating like all the major Joker scenes. So you get 2 of these gas barrels and you can really do what you want. That's the one thing I really love. You can display this where you want on the statue. I mean, heck, the fact that they even did this really cool looking box for the money, that's really cool. So check this out. All that money. That's really freaking cool. Some of it's even burnt. So to really represent that scene when he burnt half the money from the mob. Super, super cool. What else we got here? Okay. This is like, looks like possibly part of the light up feature. Take this out to help do the light up. See that? You just press in and you get 2 of these. These are really meant to go down low, and you plate, and there's a magnet attached. So it's nice that they included batteries. It's always annoying having to find these little batteries. Yeah, so boom. Oh, and they're different colors, yellow and red. So that is really cool. Oh yeah, money to compensate. Alrighty, so we do have, he does come with a few switch outs for his hand. First is this gun right here, and check this out. You could like open this, I believe. Yeah, it's like a real gun. Like, look at this, moving parts. Very, very cool. So I like the fact it's like a real little gun. And then you also have his knife, and it's quite sharp actually. This is really cool looking, looks fantastic. All his hands and the little Joker mask is in the other box that had Heath in it. So it does come with the bank robber mask, which you can, display anywhere you want. There is no straps inside, so it's just the outer mask. It looks good, not as good as my Queen one, but it looks really cool, and I love the fact they included that. And that is what the bonus version is that. So he comes with 3 different hands right here. And yes, the hands do have stitching. I know someone commented saying they don't have stitching, but it does have stitching. It looks great. This is the one for the knife. So you simply insert the knife in here. There's like a mold for it. I'll get that done. I'm probably going to be displaying mostly the gun. I love the look of the gun. And then here is this hand, and this is the one to hold the card. So there you go. So the card is separate. I'm really excited to see how this looks next to all my other Dark Knight Rises statues. So here is the card. And it looks really good. Who is calling me? Alright, I declined it on my computer. This card looks really good. And then this just inserts, so I believe his hand is actually slightly movable. Yeah, so just like that. So the card looks really good. One more hand, and this is the one for the gun. Yes, yes. Yeah, there is some leeway on these fingers. Like, I believe it might be a hard plastic. But, like to insert him onto this. That is really cool. I love this gun. It almost feels like metal too. Like, that's a really good job. The way they did this gun. I'm curious if they want you to, display it like that. I mean, you really could. So, yeah, I'm actually going to wait a little bit to display that gun. Just because it's really cold where I'm at. I don't want to move the fingers until it's warmed up a little bit. So, yeah. Super cold where I'm at, like 30 degrees. So, resin shrinks in the cold, but I believe it might be a hard plastic. I just got that barely in for now. I want to warm it up first. But more or less that goes there. So let me just check, see if you guys have any questions and whatnot. Yeah, I'll do a much better video tomorrow. The live videos, the camera's always kind of weird. But stay tuned for tomorrow's full video, in depth. We'll get good pictures, good lighting, comparison next to other Dark Knight Rises statues. But initial impressions, I think it was really good. It's definitely a better paint job than any of the other Dark Knight Rises statues. So if you own Bane or Bale or Catwoman, it definitely has a better paint job. And then in here is where he'll have all the grenades, and that looks like it's going to take quite some assembling. So there's a lot of assembly that's honestly going to take me probably some time, you know, but the grenades are right here, and they look really good. So you got to assemble all these grenades. You know, there's a lot here. So it looks like it attaches to these different pins. So that's going to take some time, but these look really good. They have like little metal pins, and they look fantastic. There's different types of grenades as well, like 3 different types of grenades. And then the police tape you really can wrap around the base or however you want. That's a nice thing. There's so much customization you can do with this. You know, let's check out some of this money. So this is all individual money. It's not just one glob, you know, like with $1 on each side. It's actual individual money. You could remove this tape, and then you just have tons of dollar bills everywhere. And so there is a lot of this money, actually. There is a ton. And all of them are individual dollar bills. So you can remove one. Check that out. It has the Joker eye, like the dark eyes in the red on the George Washington face. That is really freaking cool. And you can take out some of this money and put it wherever you want, really. You know, the idea is to put a lot of it underneath, you know, as well. And, you know, do what you want with these gas canisters. If you want to put them like right here on the base. And they have a good weight to them. These are weighty. So they look fantastic. There's a ton of money though, which is really freaking cool. I love this money. Definitely gonna have to use some of this putty though, because I do not want this flying anywhere. But the idea is to really, you know, put it like underneath, you know, with the gas canisters next to them, which I think is probably the best, one of the best looks. No, they also advertise putting the mask underneath, like so, which is also really cool. So we got 54 people in here. Yeah, overall, I'm really loving this. This is really freaking cool. I just want to wait a little bit. This feels very cold, so I don't want to put the gun hand on until it warms up a little bit. You know, I might get my heat dryer and heat that up before I put it on. I don't want to break it. So, gotta be very, very careful. So it is 30 degrees outside where I'm at. And then these ones, I'm not sure where this goes inside. I'm gonna need to look at the instructions, to be honest. But let's get some good close-ups for you guys. So I'm shooting this on a Samsung Galaxy Fold 3 using YouTube Live, which always seems to make the quality lower. Yeah, and we can remove that head and get a better look at it for sure. Although it will be better in my initial review video. It's a good size though. For a 1/3, it's definitely way better presence than the Queen. The base is 100 times better. The outfit, let's look at this. That looks really good. Really nice tailoring. The boots look really nice. You got real laces. This is not sculpted. That's real freaking laces. Like you could untie his shoe. I've never seen that on a statue, that you can untie the freaking shoe. All the time it's sculpted for that. You know, and then this is where the grenades are going to go. You know, the tailoring looks really freaking good. Now, I owned the Sideshow one, and this is leagues better in every possible way. It is a somewhat similar pose, but this pose is better. He is slightly hunched over, as you can see. So, hunched over, but definitely a statue you're going to want to display up high. This is not one you're going to want to have low. I think a garage shelf height where I'm putting them, you know, which is higher than this, is going to be really good height for him. You know, so at least 3 feet high off the ground, so you can see his face. Let's actually... Here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to move it real quickly next to my Bale Batman statue so we can see a quick comparison, and I'll end the video. And then we'll do a full review for tomorrow's video. So give me 1 sec. Alexa, turn on movie stature rim lights. Yeah, so I really need to spend some time setting up this base, setting up the money, the police stuff, which I don't want to, that could take some time. So let me just go ahead and see how heavy it is. It's not too heavy. So you can see how it looks. I'm going to go put this in the room, so hold on one sec. Alrighty. All right, I just want to show you how this looks. There it is. I think it scales really good with the Batman. Check that out. I think that looks awesome. I'm real happy with how that looks. That looks really freaking good. Yeah, I am freaking loving that. My gosh. Perfect scale. Queen always looked like a little teenager next to Belle here. This one is much more properly scaled. And the base is significantly better. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I'll do a full in-depth review. I'll set everything up. Do some really good close-ups of the face and whatnot. Take it off, show you how the eyes move and whatnot. But so far, I freaking love it. And I'm excited to set this up. I'm going to watch The Dark Knight Rises and give you my full, review tomorrow. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will see you in tomorrow's video review. Take care.